What is up, Laker family? How you guys doing out there today, man? It's your boy DTLF back with another live stream. Man, we're at it again with ESPN. Reports are coming out. Not even reports. They just dropped the power rankings. I'm sorry, the playoff rankings for Kevin Pelton. All right, this guy, somebody needs to take his job as soon as possible. This guy literally put the Lakers out of the playoffs. Why? Why does ESPN hire these clowns to make fun of us? Why does ESPN always seem to be hating on the Lakers? So they used to suck up to the Cavs when LeBron was on the Cavs, but now he's on the Lakers and they don't even want to put us in the playoffs. So you mean LeBron James, the quote-unquote king, is not going to get this young, talented core with a bunch of good veterans to the playoffs? You got to be kidding me, right? What a joke, guys. Anyways, welcome to live stream. In this live stream today, I'm going to re-rank what I believe is going to be the Western Conference playoffs seeding. And it's going to be crazy, man. But, oh, my God, I can't believe it. Kevin Pelton. Seriously, let's talk about it, guys. Talk to me. I mean, in the East, he has the Raptors number 1, Pistons 8, right? First matchup. Then Pacers, Bucks 4 and 5. Sixers, Heat 3 and 6. And Wizards, Celtics 2 and 7. Now, that's not too bad. I got to say the East, I mean, that looks plausible. I would throw, if Porzingis comes in here, if he comes back healthy, I would probably put the Knicks instead of the Pistons. But other than that, I mean, he nailed it with the Eastern side. However, the Western side, all right, try not to laugh too hard, guys, but this is pretty funny. This is going to be pretty funny. Yeah, you're right. Not just ESPN. Everybody's hating, but let them hate. Let them hate because once we make the playoffs, they're going to try to congratulate and switch sides. That's all they ever do. Okay. Western Conference predictions from Kevin Pelton, projected 2018-2019 playoff matchups. Number 1, Warriors versus number 8, Blazers. Okay, Portland is okay, but if anything happens to Lillard or CJ, they're out. Just to let you know, Kevin Pelton. Then this one is an absolute joke. You have the Nuggets at number 4 and the Timberwolves at number 5. Really? Both of those teams. Either of those teams aren't better than the Lakers. I get it. The Timberwolves have a nice young core with Karl Towns. Wiggins is okay. Jimmy Butler. But come on, LeBron James, Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram. Come on, guys. We're right up there with them. Matter of fact, we should be exactly where the Nuggets are slotted. So that's the difference between his projected playoff matchups ranking and mine. I would put the Lakers at number 4 and the Nuggets probably at number 5. The one team I have missing the playoffs is either the Pelicans, the T-Wolves, or the Nuggets. One of those 3. The Lakers are definitely making the playoffs. Barring any injuries, God forbid, we should make the playoffs. And at number 3 and 6, he has Rockets, Thunders. So you mean to tell me that the Rockets with Russell Westbrook and Paul George, no Carmelo, no bench, is going to have a higher seed than us? Come on. Joke, right? And then they have the Jazz at number 2 in the West. Come on. Seriously, the Jazz? They had a nice little year last year, especially with the rookie. But not the number 2 seed. Seriously, this is a joke. This is more like biasness. This is probably his favorite top 8 teams in the West. And then, Jazz, Pelicans 2 and 7. Come on, man. Seriously. But that's all it is, man. That's all it is. ESPN, they want to go ahead and hate. Like you guys say, it's blasphemy. I can't believe it. I can't believe they would even have the audacity to deny LeBron James, the quote-unquote king, who, by the way, they named and they gave all the love and praise when he was in Cleveland. Now he's in LA with a better core, and they can't even make the playoffs, right? I get it. It's the West. But because it is the West, teams are going to cancel each other out. Yes, I get it. A lot of tough teams in the West, but the East is getting better, slowly but surely. And like I said, the Western teams are going to cancel each other out little by little. I just wanted to come out here, man, and get my thoughts on this. This is crazy, guys. I did not expect this to be the projected 2018-2019 playoff matchups. Come on, Warriors number 1 seed, obviously. But the Jazz the number 2 seed? Get a grip here, Kevin. Seriously, man. I'm coming for your job, bro. Get a grip. That's a joke. I mean, is he trolling us or something? That's what it feels like. He's trolling to me. Like, I was really upset when I seen his list. Seriously. This guy gets paid for this stuff? You get paid to lie to people? Come on, bro. But it is what it is, guys. At the end of the day, we're going to have to earn our respect. Hopefully this lights a fire under the Lakers' young core and LeBron James. And, Yeah, I get it. It's clickbait, but it's coming from ESPN, so people are obviously going to look into that, and it's just annoying. Seriously, it's something that I wish that didn't happen. Right? The Lakers deserve respect. Come on, man. We're the best franchise in sports history, so we deserve a lot of respect. And we just got the best player in the world, and yet what? We don't even make the playoffs according to these people, man. This is a joke. But anyways, what do you guys think? You guys think you guys agree with this guy, or do you think, are you more on par with what I think? I think the Lakers are going to be a top 3 to 4 seed, and I think the odd team out is either going to be Denver. As good as they are, they're still, in my opinion, not ready. They don't have a true superstar. Nikola Jokic is the closest thing to that, but again, it is the West, and the role players are questionable and inconsistent. And then you have the Timberwolves. They're probably going to make the playoffs, but the odd team out will probably be either New Orleans, even though they have Anthony Davis, or the Denver Nuggets in my book. I don't know. What do you guys think? We'll see what happens. They said that the Lakers aren't making the playoffs, man. They don't have us ranked. So if you didn't see this, rewind the video again. I mentioned the rankings by Kevin Pelton of ESPN, and there you can make your comparison and see how funny this is, man. But thank you, Mitchell. I appreciate you, bro. He said, how is Denver odd man out if they don't even make it last year? Because they got a little bit better, all right? They drafted really well, in my opinion. I'm not even sure if the rookie's going to play this year, but I mean, they have Jokic, they have Paul Millsap, they have Gary Harris, and that Puerto Rican kid I really dislike because he's always disrespecting the Lakers. I'm not even going to mention his name because that's giving him too much clout. And then they have, I think they got Will Barton back. They added Isaiah Thomas, so he's going to be a decent sixth man for them. I mean, very, very good team. But again, they don't have the superstar we have in LeBron James and potential up-and-coming superstars like Brandon, Cruz, and a bunch of great role players like Josh Hart. I'm just telling you guys, we have a much better squad suited to make the playoffs, more depth as well. We added some veterans like Rondo. We added Lance, JaVale McGee, who's very underrated. So I'm just saying, guys, they cannot disrespect us like that. We got LeBron. Come on. And seriously, ESPN gave us a C- of a grade for free agency. Seriously, we added LeBron. They gave us a C-. That just shows I wasn't even going to make this video, guys. That's how annoyed I am. I wasn't going to make it, but I just couldn't keep my mouth shut. I have to say something, man. I have to flap my gums today. It's really annoying that they cease to give us a respect that we are commanding. Magic Johnson has already turned his franchise around, and they don't even want to. They rather look at the negatives than the positives, and that's basically what a hater does, right? A hater will look at me and be like, "Oh, look, Dan's shirt is wrinkly on the side," instead of looking at this fresh Nike logo and this fresh cut. You know what I mean? So a hater will always be quick to point out the defects over, giving praise where it is due. So that's all I'm saying. And sometimes I get it. Sometimes it's granted. Like if there's nothing good to look at, then okay, go ahead and criticize whatever. That's what Skip Bayless and all them are there for, Stephen A. But sometimes even Skip goes over the line. I've been noticing he started ever since LeBron came to the Lakers. He went from liking the Lakers to now starting to dislike the Lakers and diss them, and talking about why Kobe Bryant dissed Lonzo Ball and trying to stir up some controversy just because LeBron's there. But it is what it is, man. I still like Skip. I still feel like he expresses himself. I understand he doesn't like LeBron. I was there with him, so I get the man. But come on, don't bring the hate to the Lakers. Just leave it over there in Cleveland. Dan Gilbert's a bum. Leave the hate over there. That's all I'm saying. He said, when we start winning, watch how quickly they start backtracking. Exactly. They're going to pretend like they never even said negative stuff, Larry. So good point. He said, Dan, he got his predictions using RPG stats, which is garbage. Those are so irrelevant, and he has us winning 41 games, and he doesn't even have the Spurs in the playoffs. That's true. I didn't even notice that. But, yeah, not even the Spurs in the playoffs. Come on now. Lakers are winning the 2019 NBA title. Let's go. Skip, that's what I'm talking about. He said, you have to think about how the Cavs did last season with LeBron James playing every game last season. They only won 50 games. It's only going to be tougher in the West. How many games do you think we win? I think we win anywhere from 50 to 55. Yes, it is tougher in the West. However, guys, there's only 82 games. So 82-game season. You will face more Western Conference teams, but to me, that gets you more battle-tested for the playoffs. That's why the West always wins the championship for the most part, and the East rarely does, right? It makes you stronger as a team. So it's a good thing that we're in the West because we're going to learn to bond quicker. In the East, you have room for slip-ups. You have room to go, on a 10-game losing streak and still potentially make the playoffs. In the West, you don't have that type of breathing room. So you got to make sure you bring your A game every night. That's the way I see it. Dan, your opinion on Kobe trading the Celtics, Jason Tatum? Kobe will help anybody who reaches out and who he sees truly has a drive and passion for it. So he said, we all know ESPN is a glorified TMZ. That's a good one, bro. What's good, Dan? What did I miss? Alfonso, man, I hate to tell you this, but ESPN's Kevin Pelton has ranked us out of the playoffs. All right, he has the Denver Nuggets over us, the Pelicans, Portland, and all these other teams that I think we're better than. He has them ahead of us, and he has us bumped out of the playoffs. So it just drove me nuts. I mean, first it was a grading system. ESPN dropped the grades for free agency, and they gave us a C minus, even though we landed King James in their book, the one they call King. We landed him. They used to praise him when he was in Cleveland. Now they're hating on us for, it just drives me nuts, man. I had to say something. Dan, last year the Cavs would have been the 8th team in the Western playoffs last year. Man, the Cavs are weaker than what we have now, so it doesn't even matter what the Cavs were doing. Their second best player was Kevin Love. Man, our second best player is Brandon Ingram or Kyle Kuzma. I mean, yeah, I get it. Those guys are all-stars, but they have a lot of potential. They're younger, more athletic. They're going to get up and down. They're going to benefit from LeBron's and Lonzo's and Rondo's court awareness ability. So, Dan, have you ever applied to work for the Lakers? Nah, man, there's no applications. I mean, the only way – maybe there is a way to apply, but I think you need all kinds of degrees and stuff like that. They're looking for the top educated people, as they should. So at this rate, Laker Film Room is my standard. I look at him, and he was able to gain backstage access. That would be a dream come true if I could do that and interview players and bring you guys even more content. So Lakers, if you guys are watching, man, I'd love to work for you guys. But if you don't, man, I'm still going to sit by and be a big fan and do everything I can from my side, from this side of the screen, guys, to bring you guys the absolute best content I could absolutely give. So thank you guys for the support. I appreciate the great comments, man. I'm not home, but I love your channel. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. He said, let me read the rest of that. He said, and I'll check out the stream when I get home. For sure, man. Anytime. You could always rewind it. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the support, buddy. Be ready for people to say LeBron is even the best player in the world. Oh, be ready for people to say LeBron isn't even the best player in the world? I think that's what you meant. Yeah, probably. The hate is real. Anytime we could have landed Kevin Durant, they still probably would have said we're not favorites, to win the championship. So it annoys me, man. Got to love the hate. Only means that we're on our way to the top. You're right about that. Dan, that's my point. We have better supporting cast around Bron. These ESPN people can eat a you-know-what. I feel you, bro. They can eat a big fat burrito for sure. Dan, where did ESPN put the 76ers? ESPN put the 76ers. Let me answer that for you, bro. The 76ers are the third best team in the East. So I don't know if they're going to be the third best team, but they'll be up there. Again, I have no problem with his Eastern Conference rankings. It's in the West. You have LeBron not making the playoffs, really? When was the last time he missed the finals, let alone the playoffs? I get it. It's the West. LeBron brings his A game versus any coast, right? Luke is still overriding issue. We'll get to that when the season starts, man. He better make the right adjustments, or I guarantee you that the Lakers will give him the boot. So I'm not worried about that. Magic is all about his business. He said, I'll tune after the video is done. I'm busy right now. That's just funny. They think we won't make the playoffs. For sure, Matt. How you doing, bro? Appreciate you, man. Yeah, it is funny. It's extremely funny. It's so funny that it pisses me off because we never get our respect. I thought, we landed LeBron. Finally, Magic's going to get his praise. The Lakers organization, everybody's going to say we're back on top. The media is going to spin this in such a positive manner that next season we're going to get free agents. Instead, they're trying to deter free agents from coming here. Now there's sources saying that if KD wins his third championship, there's no way he comes here. There's sources saying all kinds of things that Kawhi is probable to stay in Toronto, all kinds of crazy stuff. So, remember, before free agency, they said the Lakers had a slim to none chance to land LeBron. We landed him. Now what? Right? Now all they got to say is, LeBron made a mistake by coming to the West. He should have gone to the Sixers. Blah, blah, blah. Let them flap their guns, man. At the end of the day, the Lakers are what they are, the greatest sports franchise in the world, and we're coming back. If it's not this year, which I think it is, it'll be next year for sure. Either way, we making the playoffs. It doesn't matter. And I hope and I pray that we upset a couple of teams on our way to the top. I would love for us to at least make it out of the second round. And even if we lose in the Western Conference, at least we got all that experience, man. The further we make it in the playoffs, the better. Put it like that, right? So that's what I expect from the Lakers this year with LeBron. I expect greatness, right? Witness greatness. Isn't that the slogan? So let's ride with that. Let's witness some greatness this year. Have fun and watch the young kids continue to grow. I mean, that's what it's all about. And here's another thing. They never give credit to the young core. They talk about the Sixers young core. They've talked about Giannis and the Bucks. They talked about the Celtics young core. They talk about every other young core, including Denver's and everybody. And then when they talk about the Lakers, oh, I'm not sure about Brandon Ingram. Oh, I'm not sure about Kyle Kuzma. Yeah, he's a good player. He had a great rookie season, but we'll see what happens next year. Oh, I'm not sure about Josh Hart. It's always some sort of doubt. And that's okay, because I want these players to get fueled by that doubt, have a chip on their shoulder, and be ready to, destroy the season. So that's all it is. He said, "What's up, buddy, ESPN?" Oh, yeah, I'm not going to say that, but I feel you, LeBron. I feel your pain, bro. He said they hate on us because they don't want us to be great, the greatest, to get even greater. Exactly, Nathan. They've always hated on us, just like Charles Barkley, just like the TNT casting crew. I got mad love for Charles because he's funny to watch, but his basketball knowledge is sometimes hilarious. Even though he played basketball, he knows the game. He makes some funny choices, and you will see him backtracking and changing his choices more often than not, which means he's wrong. So the moment he hated on the Lakers, I was like, yes, that's how I know we're having a good season, because everything Chuck says is always the opposite, man. He said, last season, our young core almost beat the Warriors twice. Now we got a proven leader in LeBron. Exactly, bro. Exactly. But that's what they don't ever see that. They don't see that. And that's LeBron saw that. You don't think LeBron, those games when we played LeBron, when we played Paul George, I told you guys it was crucial for the Lakers to make a great impression, and we did. And, LeBron was a real one, and he came to the Lakers regardless of anybody joining. He didn't force any trades. So that's all I'm saying. I respect LeBron because of it. He says, so true, Dan. It's better for our youth to hear negative things so they can have a chip on their shoulder and work harder. Exactly, man. So they're doing us a favor. But it's my job to come out here and defend our dignity, because the Lakers are no joke. We're a top marquee franchise, number one landing spot for free agency. So if you free agents are watching, which I doubt it, but if you are by any chance, hey, 2019, you better line up, because we about to take the best of the best. And if you ain't in tip-top shape, we don't want you here. So that's the way LA works, man. We're not desperate for stars. We home grow our own, and then we adopt a couple. That's how we did Kobe and Shaq. We home grew Kobe, right? We basically drafted him, and then we traded for Shaq. We signed Shaq in free agency, and the rest was history. So that's what we did. We're homegrown guys like Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Lonzo Ball, and we signed LeBron. So again, the blueprint is there. The Lakers have always done that, always, and we continue to do it. It's only these newcoming Laker fans, the newcomers or the haters, that don't understand that. He said, Dan, compare our Lakers to last year's Cavs. I'll do that for you. Hey, what's up, Carlos? How you doing, bro? Okay, so last year's Cavs. Let's look at the projected starting lineup, in my opinion, versus the starting lineup last year for Cleveland. So last year at point guard, they had George Hill by the end of the season, right? Versus Lonzo Ball and Rondo, either one, whichever one slides in. I'll take our point guard, because George Hill is a good defender, but he's not a proven scorer or a floor general or anything like that. He can score in spurts, but he's too inconsistent. He disappeared in the playoffs. Okay, so I'll take either Rondo or Lonzo or Gonzo or whoever we run at the point guard. So, we win one matchup right there. Shooting guard, Josh Hart, KCP, Lance Stevenson versus J.R. Smith. And who else did they have? Cedi Osman or something like that? I don't know, but I'll take our shooting guard as well. And then, of course, LeBron versus LeBron, that cancels each other out because they're the same player. Power forward, Kevin Love versus either Kyle Kuzma or LeBron if he plays it. Let's say Brandon Ingram was a small forward, whatever. But either way, let's just put Brandon at the 4 for the sake of argument. I still take, honestly, Kevin Love disappears in the playoffs as well. He's kind of soft in the playoffs. Not to hate on Love, because I used to love him on Minnesota, but I'll still take our young core over Kevin Love. I will. I'll take Kuzma, and I'll take Mo Wagner, and I'll take even Brandon if he plays some 4, which I doubt. I'll take all of them over Kevin Love and Tristan Thompson, right? And at center, I mean, JaVale McGee, again, Kevin Love could slide at the center, but mainly Tristan Thompson versus JaVale McGee. Okay, they might have that one with Tristan. But basically, 4 out of our 5 starters are better than theirs last year. So you got to be extremely excited. He said, reports say, would you rather get Kawhi Leonard or Klay Thompson because we have one max spot for next year? And I would choose Klay because it would weaken the Warriors, and he is a great shooter. Thoughts? I mean, you can't go wrong with either one. However, I prefer Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, to me, the claw is a superstar in the true nature of the word, super. I don't throw that around lightly. There's only a couple, Kevin Durant, LeBron, Kawhi Leonard. There's a couple superstars in the league. It's not too many. But I'd rather take Kawhi just because he's a two-way player, because he's tough on defense, because he'll help LeBron out versus Kevin Durant. He'll make life a little bit harder for KD. And LeBron can then roam around, and guard different people as well. So that would be a beast offensive and defensive team. And he's just an MVP candidate. So when healthy, right? Assuming he's still healthy. So Kawhi all day. Klay Thompson, to me, is a little bit overrated. Yeah, he's a great shooter, mainly on catch and shoots. Off the dribble, he struggles in the playoffs. So I'm not sure he's that great of a shot creator in the playoffs. Him and Curry both tend to choke. That's why they needed Kevin Durant, in my opinion. However, Kawhi Leonard helped carry the Spurs to that championship the last time they beat LeBron in the finals. So I'll take Kawhi Finals MVP versus Klay Thompson, just an all-star, in my opinion. But you can't go wrong with either one. I'd be happy with either. Anyways, we do have Svi, right? Mikhailuk, and I think he's going to be our poor man, or maybe even rich man's Klay Thompson. So, that's going to be out of the equation for us, I think. But yes, excited, guys, for the season. Any more questions? I'll take any more questions you guys got, man. I'm stopping this video at 30 minutes, so go ahead and fire all the questions you get at me, and I'll do my best to answer as many as I can. But excited, guys. I'm upset with this ESPN ranking, though. Again, I kind of figured it would happen, but not to the extent of not making the playoffs. That's ridiculous. That's redonkulous. That's horrible, man. Honestly, that really ticked me off. I just got out the shower. I look at my phone, and it was upsetting, man. He said, Greek Freak, Anthony Davis, LeBron, KD, and Kawhi Leonard. Agreed. Yeah, those are probably the top 5 superstars in the league. Maybe even the only ones. He said, we don't have a lot of shooters and too much shooting guard. Not really, man. Actually, Josh Hart was the best three-point shooter we had. Shot close to 40%, if not 40, I think. And then, Kyle Kuzma could be a great catch and shoot. LeBron has upped his percentage of shooting. We have enough shooting. Can we improve in that area? Yeah, but I like what I saw from Svi. I like what I saw from Mo Wagner. I think they're going to add a little bit of flavor there. So he said, if you were the GM of the Lakers, who would you go for and who would you let go? Who would I go for, meaning in free agency? I mean, we already got the one player that I think any GM would go after, which is LeBron. But if you're talking about 2019, I would go for Kevin Durant. Simply because I think Kevin Durant is that type of guy. He's that's why they call him the snake, because you just don't know what he's going to do decision-wise, right? So, yeah, I would probably go for KD. KD and LeBron would absolutely win a championship, especially if LeBron stays healthy. And that's all I got to say, man. That's all I got to say about that. Dan, did you hear LeBron and Zoe already have a handshake? Man, that's all good news to me, because as long as they keep building chemistry, it's going to be good for on-court. I could already picture Lonzo running the fast break with a trailing LeBron and throwing it off the backboard for LeBron's signature one-hand slam. Oh, man, it's going to be exciting. Is Anthony Davis up on contract? I think he's a free agent in 2019, right? If I'm not mistaken. But trust me, I think they're going to do their darnest to re-sign him. And if not, they're probably going to trade him. If it's not 2019, then it's 2020 when his contract expires. Dan, what do you think of our record will be into 20 games? I say 13-7. Ooh, I got to shoot a little bit higher than that. I'll say 15-5 if everything goes according to plan. If LeBron comes in strong, if Brandon Ingram has improved, Kyle Kuzma has improved, Josh Hart continues to play how he did in Summer League, 15-5. Dan, why do you think our young core gets no respect? People are already calling Ben Simmons and Tatum superstars, and Simmons can't shoot lick. Kuzma and Ingram. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. I don't know. Again, I think it's just because they're Lakers and they're threatened by our future legacy. But you're right. Kuzma and Ingram are stars in the making, in my opinion. And I think they're only going to get better with LeBron. I think it's going to speed up their maturing process, very similar to what LeBron did for Kyrie. Because remember, Kyrie was already a very good young player before LeBron went back to Cleveland. However, after LeBron went there, he went from good young player to superstar. So he jumped a couple of levels, from good young player to all-star to superstar. So he played like a superstar the years LeBron was there. Maybe now, because he's injured, he's no longer at the superstar level. But let's not forget that Kyrie Irving was a big reason why Cleveland got a championship. He absolutely outplayed Steph Curry, who tends to disappear a lot in the finals, and that's why he doesn't get finals MVPs. So, yes, absolutely love the way Kyrie played back then, and it was amazing. He said, Dan, you got nicknames for all the Lakers yet or not? Let's see. Let's start with one of my favorites, the Slim Reaper or Tiny Dog, Brandon Ingram. And then we got Koozie or Kuz for Kuzma. The obvious King James, Lonzo Ball ZO2, KCP when he's hitting threes, KC3. I haven't gave one to Svi, but I have heard the term Svi for 3. So that's probably what we're going to be saying on Twitter. Let's see, Mo Wagner, Mo Money when he's hitting buckets, probably. Mo Money. What am I missing here? Lance Stevenson. I don't know. Lance Stevenson is going to be interesting because he's quite the character, man. Jay Hart, Heart Attack is what they call him. So I like that one so far. I'm going to go with that. Lance to Make Them Dance. I feel you on that one. We got JaVale McGee, Mr. Shackton, the Shackton MVP, JaVale McGee. Let's see. Who am I missing, guys? Help me out here. Nicknames. What am I missing? Zupac? Maybe it's Zubac? I don't know. Rondo. Ooh, Rondo. That's a good one, man. Rondo. I don't know, man. Rondo is tough. He's feisty. He's tough. He has big hands, so he can palm the ball. And I don't know. Help me out with Rondo, guys. Ninja Turtle. Whoa. He kind of does look like a Ninja Turtle a little bit. I like that one. But nah, it has to be something that has to do with his game and goes with his name, man. So I don't know. Franklin the Turtle. That's funny. I don't know. We're gonna have to come back on that one. We're gonna have to come back on Rondo, but he's an interesting character, man. Interesting character. So 2K rating: Zoe 81, Ingram 84, Kuzma 83, Hart 78. That's not bad. If that's the real 2K rating, that's not bad. At least they gave us some respect and put some of our young Lakers in the 80s. So I'm okay with that. Last year, man, we had them all in the 70s. I was upset. Lil Dang equals Big Baby. That's good. He said, Dan, what do you think of Madden taking Kaepernick's name off a song? That's messed up, man. And I don't know why they got to be so dang racist. I like Madden. I'm currently playing. I got the EA Access Pass just to try out the new Madden, and I liked it. I actually liked it. It feels more fluid and all that. So I got nothing against Madden. I'm a big fan. I didn't get it last year because I felt like it was repetitive, but this year I might cop it because it actually feels a little different. So, and of course, my Rams gonna be fun to play with online. So yeah, there's that. But why did they do that to Kaepernick in the first place, man? Because he took a knee during the national anthem. This is the land of the free. Everybody. I don't get into politics like this, but my true opinion is that everybody should be free to do as they please, as long as they're not disrespecting. To me, taking a knee during a flag, it's not really disrespectful. I get it, the veterans that go to war and all that, but it's optional. I mean, there's religions, and I know this by firsthand. There's religions out there that don't even do the national anthem. They don't even put their hand over the heart because it's against their religion. Well, are we gonna crucify them too for it? No blasphemy. I didn't want to use that word, but nothing else came to mind. So I don't know, man. All I'm saying is this has been blown out of proportion by the NFL, which I think is mainly a bunch of white racist owners. And I think that they should. I definitely think I'm not buying any NFL gear anymore till they do something about that because it's a little annoying, honestly. Shout out Victorville, Laker fans. Hey, shout out to Victorville. I got friends out there, so I know it's hot. It's been hot, guys. Hang in there. Much love to Victorville. He said Western Final against the Warriors, Lakers all the way. That would be dope. That would be a dream come true. I would love to face Golden State and, of course, beat them. But just to face them would be amazing. So that's all I got to say. He said, Dan for president for sure. Appreciate you, bro. ESPN's NFL 2K5 is still the best football game ever. I never actually played that game, to be honest with you, because I wasn't into football like that around 2005, but I was basketball all the way. But now that we have a team here, man, I've been following football for the last couple of years. I always watch the Super Bowl, of course, but since we didn't have a team, I wasn't like a close observer. I was dreaming for us, LA, to get a team, and we got the Rams. So gotta be excited, man. Gotta be excited for that. And now I'm pretty much a diehard Rams fan. I can't wait to get into the season coming up. I think August 18th is our first game, if I'm not mistaken. And I can't wait. Dan, can the Lakers beat Golden State in the playoffs with Golden State having 5 superstars? Man, you've seen Space Jam, bro. Anything's possible. If Jordan did it, maybe LeBron can do it as well. We got to beat the Monstars. We got to take it right to their necks. But hopefully, man, if God and the basketball gods are willing, it's gonna happen. He said, no wonder ESPN loses viewers each day. They're wilding. They even disrespecting the Spurs. Yeah, man, they agree with you 100%, man. Agree with you 100%. And I'm even considering starting my own channel just to cover sports, just because of how far ESPN has fallen off. So if that would be something that interests you guys, let me know in the comment section. You guys want me to cover other teams on a different channel, other sports as well. You guys want to just touch into all kinds of different sports, then let me know, man. I can go ahead and do that. I'm very knowledgeable when it comes to sports in general. And of course, Lakers are my priority no matter what. But yeah, he said, Dan, Jazz are second? Yeah, I don't understand that, Lewis. That's why I made this video. It really pissed me off. ESPN is trash now. What up, Dan? What's up, David? How you doing, bro? Yeah, it is. Honestly, I don't watch ESPN. I used to watch First Take when Skip was on there with Stephen A. I might tune in to a video or two on YouTube just to hear their opinion from here or there, but we'll see. He said, Dan, it was actually President Trump that caused all of that NFL racism. Again, I don't like getting into politics, but let's just say I'm not a fan of Trump. I'm really not. You guys, for obvious reasons, you know why. So I'm not going to get into all that. Let's keep it strictly sports. I respect everybody's opinions when it comes to that stuff. So I don't get into a heated debate about, the presidency and all that. Let's keep it sports, baby. He said, can we get Kawhi by the trade still? I mean, anything's possible, but I would hope not. I'd rather just, stick to our guns, our young guns, and hope to sign them in offseason. I mean, so far, Magic has gambled, and it's working out. So far, we landed LeBron. So we got a big piece of the puzzle, kept the core for the most part, and, continue. Dan, I said 13-7 because I want to make sure that the team gels in. History shows Bron's team struggle a little in the beginning, even with the Heat. Good point. However, I can't wait to drop that video dissecting the schedule, the team schedule. That's really going to matter to how quick of a start we get. If we get easy teams like the Clippers to start it off, we get easy teams like Charlotte Hornets and stuff like that, then we're going to go on a winning spree. Trust me, everything has changed. Now we have our closer and all that stuff. Yeah, man, I miss you too, Anthony. I'm off for 2 weeks, brother. There was no other way for me to take this vacation to spend with my girl, 7-year anniversary, so I had to take the 2-week leave. But I appreciate the shout out, my man. Dan, which young player has the biggest improvement this season? I think it's going to be Brandon Ingram. I've been on record saying it. If it's not him, it's going to be Lonzo or Kuz. But I hope it's all of them. I really do. I hope they all improve in their own categories and they all get better. So he said, have you seen the JBA All-Star game? Nah, man, I haven't had a chance. Not at all. Then I believe Brandon Ingram is going to have a breakout year. Me too, bro. He's my favorite to have the breakout year. And rumor has it that LeBron and his camp see him as the Pippen to LeBron's Jordan. So that's a good sign. You the man, bro. Thank you, Wayne. Appreciate you, man. Wayne. Dan, give Rizal Roberts a shout out. There it is, my man. There it is. Shout out to you, dog. I picked Lonzo. That would be great. If that happens to Lonzo, then we're probably in the best shape possible. Now we have 3 great playmakers on the team that are taking over at any point. LeBron, Rondo, and Lonzo. Can Ingram be an all-star this year? I think he can. If he makes that leap, look, he made a 6-point leap from last year to this year. If he makes another 4-point leap, then yes, for sure. LA's definitely voting him in. If he averages anywhere close to 20, I think he's in. Then I want the Celtics in the 2019 NBA Finals. I would love to face the Celtics and just rip another championship away from them just like the last time. But we'll see, man. We got a ways to go. He said, if the Warriors win another championship, I'm just going to oof. I feel you, bro. That's the last thing we need. We don't need Golden State to win it at all. So, hey, Dan, I think it's good that we are underestimated. The Lakers will prove everyone wrong without expectations. I agree, brother. Thank you, man. Dan, what do you think about signing Okafor? I think we're maxed out on our roster, so I think we're good. Hey, Terrell Bolden, thank you, my man. Appreciate the donation, man. Always means a lot when you guys show support like that. He said, let's get a 24-hour fitness game in, Dan. Whenever, bro, set it up. Set it up. I was going to get a membership, but the 24-hour they opened up across Amazon where I work does not have a basketball court, so maybe I could get a pass, but I'm definitely down. I already had a pass, so I'm not sure if they would give me another one. But we'll see, man. He said, have you bought the new LeBron jersey? Not yet, brother. Not till he wins a championship. I'm not going to go ahead and give him the same love I gave Kobe till he shows us the same type of, just making sure he's fully committed to this organization. And I want him to accomplish maybe not a championship, but as long as he gets us to the playoffs and far, then I'll show my support. I already do plan on buying some shoes, though. I've always been a fan of his shoes. I just never bought any because he wasn't a Laker, and I don't tend to show support to players that play for franchises I dislike, like Cleveland, because of Dan Gilbert, right? Dan, I'm a Laker fan since 1978. We're back, baby. Let's turn up, Laker Nation. That's right, Cedric. Hey, man, shout out to you, bro. I appreciate your loyalty. Fans like you, man, don't come around often, so we need all of you guys, man. He said, do you think LeBron will go off a ball more? I think so. I think one of the main reasons he came here is because we got plenty of ball handlers. If you notice, they've been saying that they wanted to put some playmakers around him, make his life easier. So we'll see. Smart man, Dan. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Dan, do you have a problem with Kobe working out with Tatum, but not Kuzma or Ingram? See, there's a detail. We don't know that Kuzma or Ingram haven't actually worked out with him. So I can't really say that. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad because Tatum is still in his young age stages. Now, if he was a superstar and then Kobe's teaching him that extra stuff that'll get him to a championship, then I'd be a little disappointed. I'm not sure about Matt. Simply only because he's a Celtic. But I'm not mad, man. After what Kobe did, he's entitled. After what Kobe did for this franchise in this city, he's entitled to whatever he wants. Whoa, the donations are rolling in. Thank you, Joe Bird. Appreciate you, man. He said, Victorville, thanks for the shout out. Of course, buddy. I appreciate you guys, man. Dan, my sixth period teacher is a big Golden State fan, and he has been a fan since 2000. Do you respect him because they are so good now? I mean, technically, I don't hate Golden State. I hate their attitude and how cocky they have gotten, so I want to knock them off. They've never really done anything to the Lakers, let's be honest. And they've been relevant while we've been away. So I don't hate Golden State, but the bandwagon fans do annoy me a little bit. But let's be real, guys. Everybody's entitled to root for whoever they want. So the term bandwagon actually is kind of over blown out of proportion a little bit. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, let me give you an example. Clipper Darrell, he's been a faithful Clipper fan for as long as I can remember. If the franchise does him dirty, which they've already bans him from the Clipper games, and he decides to come to the Lakers, then I would welcome him with open arms. However, if he just happened to jump ship because all of a sudden the Clippers suck, then I have no respect for him, you know? So it all depends on how you switch teams, but at the end of the day, everybody's entitled to, root for whoever they want. Personally, me, I'll never ever leave the Lakers side, man. I've been a faithful Laker fan since day one. So my family were Laker fans before I was born, and that's the way it goes, man. That's the way it goes. S&O. He said, okay, I missed a couple of comments. Let me see what you guys wrote up here. Anthony, Dang going to ball out this year. I hope not, Anthony. I don't want to see little Dang on the court at all. And he's been talking smack about the Lakers too, so I'm good on that. He should just quietly be collecting his check because right now he's looking like Robin Hood minus giving back to the community. So not a good look for little Dang. Sit back, collect the check, and shut up. That's all I got to say about him. Hey, what's up, Hernandez? How you doing, bro? Welcome to the live stream. Dan, thanks for the shout out. I love what you're doing. Keep it up, bro. I riding with you and your music is dope. Much love. Thank you, Cedric. Yeah, I don't really talk a lot about my music, but if you guys haven't checked it out, go ahead and check it out, man. I'm sure it'll be worth your while. Check out my tracks. I got to put out some more. I just haven't had time, guys. But I definitely will keep making music. And I can't wait to put out the next couple of tracks. He said, where is Dang in Lakers plan? Can we use him? Again, I hope not. Not a fan of his. He showed he doesn't have much left in the tank, or either that or he has no heart. So I don't know, man. I don't know. He said, Dan, I like your recent montage you made. Thanks, man. Yeah, the latest mix I made with LeBron and the young core mainly and some of the new players. Yeah, I did that for the fans, man. I know you guys are hyped. I'm hyped as well. So he said, "How about your song, Dan the Lakers fan, Promised Land?" Yeah, go check it out. That was a track I made last summer, I think, when Joel Embiid was talking smack about the Lakers. So I made that like Joel Embiid diss track, and I also dissed the Clippers and the Celtics on there. And then it's called Lakers Anthem, so you guys can check that out if you want. And then I just used a little verse, for my intros because, people liked it. So I was like, cool, that'll be my intro for some videos, He said, do you think LeBron will prevent progression from Ingram or Kuz? Nah, the opposite, man. I think he's going to speed up the process of them reaching greatness because he's going to practice with them. They're going to learn his little habits, and he's going to give them all kinds of tips and advice, just like Kobe did to the young core when he was here. So I can't wait, man. I can't wait to see what happens there. Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate you, bro. And I'll see you back at Amazon pretty soon, man. You said, Dan, the MVP, you're the GOAT. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, Ariel. Dan, Palenque going to watch Dang in the Africa game he's going to be in. Well, I mean, Dang better hope he shows out because if not, he ain't going to get no kind of playing time. LeBron wants LA to love him. He is going to go out there of his way to make kids better. I agree with that. I really do. I think LeBron has always wanted to be embraced everywhere he's gone. He's just that type of guy. And who doesn't want to be embraced, right? It feels good when you guys embrace me too. I mean, I'm sure you guys would feel the same. So, why not? Dan, imagine James Harden on the Lakers with LeBron. Perfect fit. Ooh, I'm not sure because James Harden is an ISO player. I think he's good where he's at right now. But the way we're trying to build this team, we're going to have a lot of ball movement. So not sure if James Harden can, become an off-ball type player. But anyways, thank you guys so much for showing up to the live stream, man. Much love to you guys. Keep commenting, liking, and subscribing. And if anything happens, I got you guys September 30th, first preseason game. I cannot wait for it. And I'm going to bring a video to you guys real soon. Right before, as soon as the regular season schedule drops, I'm going to bring you guys a game-by-game analysis and what I think our final record prediction will be. So pretty much that's all it's going to be for today, man. Thank you guys so much. Forget about ESPN. Keep tuning in here, guys, where your guys' opinion is always heard. So much love. I'll catch you guys on the next one, and peace out, Laker Nation.